Alright, back. This is the second part of day 3's recording. Probably gonna be a short one, maybe like an hour, max 2, before I crash. I kind of want to just make some more progress. Just did a light workout on my rowboat, and yeah, I'm just going to come back and log a little bit more kind of production hours. Probably do Erythrite run down the canyon, maybe. Though I don't know if that's like honestly a huge importance. Maybe I'll look up the trials. Gosh, no, it's gonna be the Erythrite. I'll do the Erythrite, and probably some water. Water being the most important part of this. Have some suspenser. Oh, my suspensor's about to break. Yeah. Okay. So let's go upstairs. Check this out. More. I don't know how to do this so whole, but is it daytime or is it nighttime? Okay, so apparently it's going at daytime right now. What I'm probably going to do is let me shut some things down. That's down. That's down. Okay. I'm going to hop in the buggy and just back out of here. And they're going to Erythrite run. So Erythrite's going to be in the canyon, so I'm going to be going back towards the pinnacle. And then once at pinnacle, I'll be going into the canyon and looking for Erythrite. Skip this. Just jump off. Seems to have moved. It's funny, like this section here changes like every time I come by. There's like different tents. It's kind of interesting how it's like so different every time.
Fancy seeing a familiar face all the way out here. You know me, my usual escapades, but it's an amazing formation, no? It's the buzzing. Of course, Pappy said there'd be day. Didn't expect to see you so soon. The name's Aliza, my Pappy. Besides, Pappy always said, up through her words, I've got I'm always hunting and pecking for opportunity. You know me, my usual escapades, but I've run into some trouble. It's an amazing. It's the buzzing of course. Give them hell.
It's kind of weird. Like you have to like do a bunch of different narrations to finally get the quest. I don't know if it's worthwhile. I think I could kill those ones that got blood, but I'm just gonna keep it moving. So gonna go down for the Erythrite. I have plenty of. I always thought it was weird that you get shot while in the buggy. Like maybe there needs to be like a metal door on the passenger side or something, or on both sides, because you get tagged, you get clocked a lot in the buggy. Like when it's like full metal, there is like airspace in here to get clocked, but it never seems to have mattered. You just get tagged. All right. So anyways, going to pinnacle. We're almost there, and then just gonna follow that down into the canyon. So pretty much a straight shot, and then hopefully a straight shot out. It kind of depends on where you go. Probably will be the Chome again. But this time it should be a lot easier because I have much better gear, so I should be able to take those mobs without too much problem. And again, getting into the canyon from where I'm at, it's just a convenient location where I put my base. It doesn't take too long to get to any of the main areas. Besides, actually, hell, even the I forgot what it's called, the kind of the poison areas, the plague. In the southwest Hagga Basin, you just leave from the shield roll to the north, and then I come out of that side of the map back into Hagga Basin, and you get there pretty fast. So honestly, I can get to just about anything really quickly from here. It's like ideal. So yeah, it's my preferred spot to base. Go down further. it's at the bottom. If it's the bottom, it might be too far, but I don't think it is. So I'm probably going to take this one and go out. Just keep moving until I find some good money. Sorry for the drunk driving. So there's there. There's right. It's probably Chone facility. I'm probably just going to take that. Take this on both sides. So it's my normal spot I go to. This is the easiest one to find. Just keep going until it glows on the outside. And then from the a couple on the outside and then go in. So that's probably the game plan here as well. This might be... What is this? Intel radio amplifier. It's okay. I'm not gonna do that right now. Just let me kill the mobs. And I did smart enough to make heavy darts. So that's 1 for 1 already. And then let me switch. Just take the blood one here. Just trying to see if there's other ones I can just shoot while I'm on the ground. Alright, so let's get back at the buggy, a little bit to the turret. And it's 176 per, so much better than I was doing before. Right, there's one or two, maybe. Looks like not. So, I guess I'm gonna go back in there. We'll see. Let's see if I can get in here or not. I forget how to turn your lights on. Side in a while. There's a bunch inside, so I can go get. Exit here and go foot. So that only gave 27. It's really not even, maybe even worthwhile to do. But this is all on foot. Yeah, 27. So it's like giving me a very small percentage, but can't get the buggy up here. This might not even be worth doing. Especially when it gives you these lines that are like on the ground. I don't know why it does this. lines are so weird. What are you supposed to do with these? I'm not going to go below for 26 at a time, it's just not worth it. Okay, I'll leave it here. I don't need to go across. It's faster just to stay at the buggy and do it like a few at a time, or actually 170 at a time, 175, compared to going this. So let's keep it moving. That might be the end of it though. Might be cool down here with mobs I have to kill. There's a mob. I'll try to run over. It's really like sometimes you just don't kill him. It's like I tried to completely hit him. Where are you? So we got a couple. Okay. Let's get back in the buggy. Where did I park it is the question. There it is. Going back up. It's about a third of the way full. It's not bad. Go to the other side of Chum, so I'll just go all the way back up, cross. There's more mobs over there, but it's fine. I'm not going to have any problem with the mobs now going forward. 20 years, it's much better than it was. And I can kill most of them with a sniper rifle pretty easily. So just going to cross. So easy peasy. That clears the way for a little while. I'm not going to be able to get that one with the cut right, I don't think. On the buggy. This one I can get. This is going to take me a second position too. Buggy's a tank. Cool. Let's grab this one. Probably gonna be more mobs here in a second. Good. Another place you have to go into to grab. I'm only gonna skip that. There's mobs in there, but like you can't drive the buggy inside, and you're only getting like 26 per. Consider it. Yeah. It's like 7-to-1 now. There's 26, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's literally 7-to-1. So it's almost just better to ignore those and just go through these. Alright, 948. And that's gonna be plenty, honestly. Of course they disperse as soon as I come over here. Can't see him. Okay, sword time.
Someone's here. Identify the
Where is everybody?
He's just backing up constantly. Okay. He kept swinging as he's backing up. Good on him for strafing backwards like that. I kept missing my swings. I was spam clicking too much. That's a good lesson too. Alright, cool. Drop the shield. Get back over there. Shouldn't be floating again. I forgot my thing's on break. I do it just as a habit for fun. And it's much more efficient to move around, but it's mostly for fun. But it definitely drains your bit more than it's necessary. After here, I want to head northwest, mainly west. So that is northwest. That gets out though, so I'm probably gonna cross and then go up north. There's one right there. I'm trying to get this. It's gonna be a little hard though. Try to work through here. I can honestly probably just launch myself west and get up there, but let's go up there. Northwest. This ship to leave me out. So yeah, got around 1,000s like that, and that should be plenty. It only uses 3 per, so that's like 300 of the cobalt paste. And that's plenty. I think I can just keep going this way. Not too bad actually. Get in and out. Just do the both sides of the shown. Get enough. Let me try to mine this. Because water's so important for me right now. That's what, another thing I could make is I could make the, I don't know if I have the mats, but I could check to see what it takes to make the improved, kind of a water extractor tool, the moisture, and that'll help a lot. What's the main limiting factor? So by increasing production, I'll speed up everything else. It's like the initial setback, you make the tool, then you ramp up. So that's kind of the general thing. This is good game design. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna head northwest. Fumes is fine, but in one area I don't really want that. Grab no cobalt, but like I can always just go get it when I need it. Because right now I'm like over on storage, so like I kind of want to keep the ore that I'm using in there, and not the ore that I'm not. I'll leave it alone. I can also empty some of the granite I'm building above my base. That's something for a ornithopter base, but I'm gonna wait on that and see how I want to do it. I'm probably just gonna build like a big open box. While I think having the versions with flying shields are like they look really sick, I don't like the idea of like as soon as I don't log in for a week and my stuff goes out, that that my ornithopter is destroyed. And that's what happened to me once. I took like a few days off playing the game, didn't realize my fuel was going to go down, and I lost my item. I think if I lost, I think it was just a scout. It might have been a scout and a assault that I lost, but I want to play scout for sure. Possibly 2 scouts. So that was like a little bit of a bummer. Like it wasn't a big deal. Like at that point I could just, I had very good gear for the time, and I was able to go back and quickly replace it, but it was a bummer. Alright, so take my, never mind. I was gonna drink, but I don't need to. I have plenty of space for it. The new Hagga holds a ton more than my other ones. Alright, cool. So I'm just going to gather what I can down. I have plenty of fuel available in inventory, so I'll just pull that over whenever this runs out. I'll just run it all the way out and switch. Drop it. One thing I was doing before, like, I was switching them all the time and dropping them, and like, I don't think you need to necessarily. You can definitely just take full advantage of, as long as you're not in one territory, or, you know, in a heavy hostile area, you can just run them all the way out and then replace them. It's no big deal. That way you don't, like, shortchange your value. Have to like produce them at a higher rate than otherwise if you were using the full limit of their potential. So should we be out in a second now? Let me go gather this food. Keep saying I'm not going to use Emperor Wings, then I use Emperor Wings. So we're gonna head back now. I can probably switch to my other suit. What is this? 100. Same one. Just to save on a little bit on water moisture. Just gather all the plants I can and walk them back. As long as they're going to allow me to. I can put all this stuff away. This is optimal. Cool. Come on here. Let's go over here. I think there was a couple more. That's it. All right. So got a lot of water there. I'm running out myself. I'm probably going to drink blood here in a second if I don't get back to base, but you gotta stay with the mobs. Cool. Alright, cool. Absolutely full. Works out well. Yeah, so catching it in the optimal time, which I forget how you look at the clock. There's like a lot of the features I forget. Okay. Cool. Now full. It's that easy. We're gonna go left and right. There's 3 of them right there. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if they set up base where, like, is this the common area for them, or is that just because that's where my base is? I'm curious about that, because they're definitely like all right where my base is located. I mean, it just seems like little mini quests. I'm not opposed to them, but I'm not sure I see like huge value in them, but like a lot of people like them probably. So we'll first things first, drop off the blood. And turn on water. Deposit all blood. Second thing, deposit all water. And third thing, let's start production. Let's start production of. Is it silicone blocks or the cobalt paste that I need? I need cobalt paste, not blocks. Did I farm the wrong thing? No, I didn't. They are in storage. I keep forgetting about storage. Buggy. Let's start producing some. 175. I didn't count how much I needed. I'll do 50 to start. Because I don't know. And I know I need a crap ton of aluminum, so I'm just going to do as much as I can. get started. I wonder if I can gather this here. It all adds up. I can actually craft something. I can craft the chassis. I can craft the chassis. We are going to craft our first Ornithopter piece. I always start with the chassis because that's the one you can place out. So what I might do next is go up above in nighttime and build a platform above the base, because I won't be launching it in here. I'll be setting it up above. But what I could do is build it in here and then move it and pocket it. Do that. So that's sick. That is sick, 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 sick. Let me go over here and start putting things away. Let's do buggy. And I do have a different, remember, I have a Scout Ornithopter generator I can use. Of course, this could be like need repairs as soon as I equip it, but just to get it up and running, that would be faster just to use that. That's the cut ray. Okay. Buggy. Let's take that out and put in some weight. And this needs weight as well. Oh, this was on full. I can't even put anything in there. But I'll use some of this stuff before it goes bad. More storage, but I don't think I can make any. Let's take a look. Construction tool, put that on 8. I don't have salvaged metal. Iron ingots. I need more storage. I'm going to just keep that there. For now. Throw that away. buggy is so much more efficient at getting this stuff. So like instead of like getting a little bit, I hop in the buggy, I'll be able to get a lot out of that. Salvage my piece. Compared to whatever I would have gotten otherwise. So it's just always use the buggy. I'm going to do more aluminum ore because I don't fill up. I need to drop weight in these. I'm so full. Gonna drop out. I like storage everywhere. I'm going to start putting some up here. Take it though. To take it. There we go. Just line them up against this wall. This will be like ore or something. I don't know. Blood extractor, resource. Alright, backpack. Take that. I'm going to salvage metal. Okay. I'm going to take this. Okay. I do. So I'll do duplicates here. This one's about out. MK2. What is this? MK2. They're all MK2s. Well, check. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna take the ingots and just park these. Again, I don't know how many I need, so I'm just going to kind of duck that bullet, put them over here. What's this? Flower sand up here. Some of the ore to different things. Make this one more for the parts. So I'm not mixing as much. All right. I think we're doing good. All the blood's out of my bags. This is processing. That's been used. The water's out. It's daytime. Okay, how are we doing? I have a generator. I can make another hull. I can make the hull now. And scraps, plating, aluminum, cobalt paste. So I need quite a bit more cobalt paste. So 14, 28, 42, 56 more. have plenty. A couple of places isn't gonna be a problem. Need 56 more. I have 32, so I need like 24 more. Need like 15 or 20, and that's it. So the whole chassis is done. Cockpit's next. I'm just waiting on aluminum. Yeah, so we'll do one more. Curious. Okay, 8. So my deck is pretty low here. My deck is pretty low. I could build something like right here to house one, but it's not going to be high. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see what I can do. It's going to be structural foundations. And see. I start here. Like, where do I start for this? I can build up from there. So I can go like here and build off this. I wonder if it's better to build like off this height. Does that give me enough height? How much taller is that? I think that's enough. I built like right here. Let's build it right there. I think that's enough. So I'm looking to do is build a kind of a helipad for an ornithopter, and I'm going to box it in. So it's going to be that. Where is... You do a little more out. Sufficient stability. What's the problem there? There you go. Just want some more stability. I know it looks funky, but I don't like these boxes and boxes, and it kind of covers the top, but I need a helipad. So that's going to be it. And then ideally I would just do like, I would do the thing and create the little ghost walls and do the box. But the problem is, this looks a little, yeah, this is big enough. I can just do that. Build it out further this way too if I go one shorter, which I probably want to do. I'm going to create it one shorter. I'm going to go longer. Is I'm just going to create a box. was big enough. Seems pretty sturdy, but maybe not below this. Doesn't like that, okay. Let's... Looks like it's pretty sturdy, but just not... Doesn't like it. There's probably this empty chamber thing here, like I need to like build it up maybe from the from the inside to build on top of that. But it's right there, so it's over the second panel, and then in, so maybe it wants to go all the way down. So... Be it right there. Let's check it out now. Maybe not, maybe so, I don't know. So 8. Maybe? Still no? Still doesn't like it, okay. Well, not everyone believes the hype. Okay, so I guess I can just, I don't know if I just leave that or remove it. Let me see. Worked or didn't work? It's hard to say. I wish there was like a way to check without having to go all the way up again. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. Okay. So I might just delete that then. Save the granite. Let's go get some more granite. following my way down. Alright, looking for granite. There's some right there. I'm not sure if I can mine that down, but we'll see. Let's try to find some more of that. Drive around to the left. Okay, now looking for aluminum, not just granite. It kind of camos in, so it is kind of hard to find at times. This is into the POI with the lab. That's not where I want to go. The base being here really throws me off. It's like on my other server, there wasn't a base here. I can see why I did it here. This is a good amount of rocks and the flowers. It's a good spot. Here. My hook is going to die in a second now. I should have brought the backups. I had like 2 of them. Okay, that's broken. So we're just looking for granite now. Believe it or not, it's kind of hard to find over there. It's mostly titanium, plastinium, or the black stuff, whatever it's called. There's a ton of granite around this area, so I might have to like keep driving around until I find some patches. That was a ramp. It is not a ramp. That'd be a dead end, sir. I don't know why I'm going into this little craggy area. But this is the ground. So we're going as well. My old area. Let's see if there's anything up there. I can't remember if there's granite around the loop or not. We'll check. Some still tents there? That's new. Like them. Go there and see what that's about. Huh. Interesting. There's granite right there. Alright, so we'll do a loop around this. There might be a couple more, but not gonna need a ton. We give so many per X. A couple more and I'll be good. That way, you can check out. I can't remember if there's granite over there. It's not titanium. Copper. And the onyx with the black stuff. It's daytime. So heading back actually. Copper, black. Black. What's the back? And my old base is up there in that cavern up on the cliffside. It's a really nice kind of overlook. I like the cliffside overlook. Gosh, Actually, I'm going to check out those tents are, but we'll do that later, I guess. Let's see. I'm very low on water person, so let's just go back. Yeah. Maybe I can just go through there. Looks like I can. That's cool. They left a little area to go through. I appreciate that. Let's get back to base. How cool is this little area? I mean, that is neat. Get inside here, repair my thing. Tools upstairs? Oh, they weren't sized, they were blood drinkers. God damn it. Enable, repair. Iron ingot, silicon block. Damn it. Iron ingot. Let's go try to gather the stuff here. It might be optimal, I don't know. It is optimal. So things if I go down here, my thing breaks, I might die. I can fall like this though. Another thing about doing it with the small side is it takes a lot more charges per pull to get the same patch done. So I'm looking forward to getting rid of this for the bigger one that's like 1 to 2 shots per patch and it's done. Set up. Just gonna run all the way up. And then I'll build the rooftop. I'll probably box it in now. To have a good area. I need to probably definitely drink some water here. Okay. That's good. Let me demolish this, build, structure, fabricators, survival, that. Let's see. Do scythe. 5 industrial pumps. I need 5 industrial pumps. So the industrial pumps I can get them now. I'm strong enough. But I'll probably just do that afterwards. Probably do that after I get the built. Whole chassis. I'm going to do the cockpit. With the engine after that. I'll do the aluminum. Doing good. Let me put some of this stuff away. There's the third one. Okay. Let's see if there's anything in here. Oh, there still is. Okay, let me put the granite inside. I don't have the basalt. That lets me do anything without the. I probably also need to build like a way to get up there without having to do this, but for the time being, sugar water is. Alright, so fabricators. It looks like it didn't expand anything for me. There's foundations. Structural. Foundation. Still can't. Oh, that's enough, so maybe. I should build here, but it won't let me. I don't like the offset. That could be like a staircase going down. I don't have to completely get rid of it. That's what that could be. It's like maybe a staircase. Let's see. Just gonna go for walls now. Let's build walls. Normally I wouldn't want walls, but I'm not going to have cobalt paste built yet, and it's safer to always put it inside anyways. So I'll just build a box for it, and then land in the top. I think at too high, the challenge is at too high, I think it's still exposed. So I might have to like close in some of the middle as well. I don't know if a too high protects enough. Oops. I'm just gonna close it off for now. It's just safer. I don't know what UTC this is. Okay, I guess it's in an hour. Well, that's about as far as I'm going to be playing anyways. So that's fair. I like the heads up. Hey, in an hour going down, make sure you're out of game. That's cool. No problems with that. Alright, and then we're going to go back to walls, go back to this. And I could probably knock a door out over here. Look for a staircase or something. Maybe make a door. Granite stone. Prudence door. It takes iron to get. I could like build a staircase going down or something. Maybe like right here, I'll just do like a door. Not that. Which one? Maybe like right here, maybe. Inclines. That's kind of cool. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Go down the stairs, and then I could like create like another stair path from down there. All right, so we got our box. So what I'm gonna do now is get my welding torch out, put that over top of this, and we're gonna build our birdie. I'm probably doing stuff not in the deep desert, so I'll aim it this way for now. Boom, dude. When you start to get the new transportation methods in Dune Awakening, it's so just like it gets exhilarating. It like gets you pumped. It makes you just want to keep going. It's like, dude, we are making progress. We are making headway. We're big gains. You know, it's like you feel it. It's a really good feeling. They've just done a killer job with that. All right, so let's go back down. The other thing I could probably do is, I think the whole roof is, and like here I could build like, so I think this is, connects into me as well. I could build like another staircase up from this side. It goes up. So where's the exit here? It's right there. That's the line. So I could like put a wall, or like a doorway in here that like loops around and goes up. And like, I'm trying to see the line here. There it is. It's right here. So I could typically do that. I could loop something up. So let me try to do that. Then build. There it was. Does that work? It's kind of sharp, isn't it? It's a little sharp. The half stairs is the play. Then maybe tilt this sucker with floorboard. Incline. Let's go back to a half stair again. I'm gonna do a full stair. I don't think it's gonna connect though. Let me see. See if I can do this. No, can't. That's too far. And then build. Move here. Incline. It's not tall enough. Needs to like go up that way and get over. How do I do that? Look this way. I mean, that climbs me, but that doesn't work either. I wonder if I could do something different here. Let's go special. Let's go. Can I build one on? Walls. And then do special right there. And then do incline or staircase. Here. I think that works. Sloppy, but it works. So I can get up here, and then I just go down my ramp, and then inside, and I put a door here, and that's my thing. Okay. And then I need a door, so we just need a wall. We need a prudence door. That's all we need. 20 iron ingots. So once the iron ingots are done, we back this thing up because it's weighing me out. And I'll move these. That's why I have a bigger. Move these here for now. Find a better spot, but for right now, let's put it there. And I'll put a prudence door right here, and then that'll be my little walkway up. That gets me up. I might even be able to do like ramps right through there, but it's kind of like a little hole. I don't think I can actually do it through. Yeah, this is solid, obviously. Yeah, cool. That's my little bat cave extra. I might remove this. I think this is better. Doing it like that, and then just come up. Yeah, that's better. Because then I can come down quickly and have more sight of things. So remember, my repair station's kind of hid there. I can move it here, but it's okay. That gives me better vision of this. So we're going to go back to our walls, back to our prudence door, and then yeah, we'll have this built. There we go. Easy peasy. So that's our door in and out. That's our way in, that's our way out. Boom. That's awesome. That is awesome. Since I can get in with this, what I'm going to do too now is demolish these ones and make them match. There's no reason to have different walls up there. Before I was doing it before to like signal that hey, this is a different look, but that's cool. And then I can get out like that. Gather some more water. I'm not going to leave the base anymore. I'm just going to stay in base because the server's going down. Drink. And then try to process as much of the as I can. Looks like I'm getting close to having enough to make the next item. We shall see. So I've got the cockpit, the chassis, the hull. Next is going to be the engine. I think I have a crappy generator I can use. I have enough. I just need water to be produced. Okay, let me go get more water. Water production is definitely the issue I have for the most part. That's going to be restraining me. That's okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm not sure if those ramps have a really important reason for being anymore. I might remove those. At some point I'll put a produce store here. I don't think I can farm these again, can I? Can I? Okay, cool. So let's put these away. Deposit all the water, 3%. And then let's see if I can make the engine. I can make the engine. Let's go grab our generator. Is there a generator? Is there anything in here? Let's cut her in. Hold this door just a little bit because servers are going down. And roll the door. I don't have any surprises, so what I'm actually going to do is just, again, I'm going to close this off. Just to make sure nothing weird happens. With storms or whatever. And then I'll destroy that when I'm back. Cobalt paste. Shut this thing down for now. Alright, I'm gonna shut this one down too. Is this on? It is. Save on power. Alright, so let's go up top and put some more stuff on our bird. It works fine. I'll leave that be. Where's the welding torch? There it is. It's getting close. I think I just need Mala, Sunset. I don't know what a sunset one is. Is that like black or something? I didn't really notice the difference. Stands out a little bit more. I think that's actually good for visibility. It stands out. Not really going for camo. Let's take a look at this. I think the blue looks pretty tough. I like the green the most, like when you get the might go yellow. When you get the Atreides. I haven't done the Harko one. Alright, we're back inside. I think that might be a wrap. Might be a wrap for the day. So I have a generator, I have an engine, I have a cockpit, I have a chassis, I have a hull. I don't have storage and I don't have wings. But just to get up and running, we just need wings, industrial pumps. I'm pretty sure I know relatively where they are. I'm not going to have enough for them tonight. I need 36 aluminum. I'm going to be crafting enough for that. So by the time the servers are coming back online, I'll have enough probably to get the bird up and running for aluminum, except for the storage. And then cobalt paste, I have enough times 4. I have 14. I only need 12. I just need 8 industrial pumps. So to get 8 industrial pumps, I'm pretty sure they're like right here. Nope. I thought they were here. Where am I at? Maybe it's here. Pretty sure there's like a POI like right in here somewhere that has industrial pumps. I just haven't back onto it yet. And I'm pretty sure you can just drive over from where I am all the way over here to get to it. And that's where I'll probably go to. I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's where you go to get industrial pumps is right in here. And that's not a. It's not going to be really difficult with the gear I have now. I can clear that one. It won't be a nightmare. And that's a game changer. Once I get the Ornithopter, that'll be tomorrow. Let me just take a look at skills. Scan. Thruster. Having a thruster on the Ornithopter would be cool too. I'm trying to think of which one's better. Like, see, it's nice like when you can put a couple bodies like in the Ornithopter, but the thrusters are really nice to have. 79 intel. I think it'd be weird kind of not to research thrusters, so we're just gonna do thrusters. That'll make my mind up if I'm doing storage or thrusters tomorrow. I think I'll do decaliters on. And then I have like one more thing I can research tonight. I might be going for the heavy blood bag. But like by the time I get the Ornithopter tomorrow, then I'll start doing the trials. I'll start with the trials, and then that'll get me to the death still. And then once I get the death still, you kind of stop using the blood bags as much because you're using the corpses to you'll suck them dry, but you'll also be using them for here. I think I'm trying to remember if you can still suck them dry and wrap up the corpse, if it's just one or the other. I don't recall. Sandbike. See, like I'm not even using the sandbike anymore. I'm out of the sandbike phase. The sandbike it's not dead to me, but it's more or less not like a big deal. Yeah, so I need to spend another 140. So I'm getting close to duraluminum too. I think so. For me, between like storage container, MK4, I know I'll use a storage container at some point. That's going to get value. It may not be now, but I will get value out of that. The heal kit, I'll have to buy those off-world medical supplies. I never did that in my last run. Maybe I could start on this one. And then the large blood bag. Aluminum, micro sandwich fabric, plant fiber, insulated fabric. I don't have any insulated fabric. It's like some of these stuff I'm not going to be using right away, but so the one I know I will be using for sure is a storage container. It just may not be right away, so I'm just going to do the storage container. Oh shit, that's only 10. Aluminum particle capacitor. These aren't like really priority at all. I don't use them. Passive, leap, pull. So I can craft those. 130 more. Scout. I know I use the Scout scan module. I'll do the scan module because I know I will use it at some point. That's deep desert. This is more deep desert. I don't use this otherwise. And that's pretty much where I'm leaving, guys. I'm not using heavy guns right now, but I think that is where I'm going to call it a night and a stream, is here. And it's Nightcrawler. And I can start working towards like the quest lines 2 to unlock the advancement, and then get those are good. Let's get all these. All the passives. Enemy with melee attack compares your next melee attack for a brief period. Giving their damage. Stamina recovery rate, duration, range damage, exploit weakness. So, damage boost. So I kill somebody and they get 50% damage boost for 10 seconds. It's kind of conditional, whereas like this is always good. That one's kind of interesting, but I'm not going to really using that much. So I'm going to use this one. Because I'm not using handguns right now. Once I start using handguns, it'll be more beneficial. And that's going to annoy me now because I use that one skill to get to a research point to get that little glow tube. And now I'm always stuck at 9 since I did that. And I feel like I've seen some things, hey, you get 1 point, but I'm always at 9 now. That glow tube is going to be like, it's just going to be a bane of my existence for a while. Alright, but that's pretty much where I'm leaving off for the night. Yeah, so I'll be finishing the Ornithopter tomorrow. That'll be pretty self-explanatory. And let me shut this down. Aluminum, I don't have water for it. So let me turn around, save on power, and then yeah, I'll be flying in the Ornithopter by tomorrow. And then a lot opens up. Once you get the Ornithopter, just so much opens up. I can pretty much do almost go in any direction I want with the gameplay. And a lot will be open to me, which is kind of cool. I definitely appreciate that. The buggy's been great. I don't regret spending the 50K on the cut array at all. That's really helped expedite, because again, like I would have, without the MK5 cut array, that's the only like, quote unquote, I don't know if it's a cheat, but like cheating progression, because I bought it off the market. I bought it fairly. I earned the coin, so I spent it how I wanted to, but that kind of propelled me. So I went from like an MK3 torch to an MK5 cut array on the buggy, and that jumped me ahead quite a bit. So yeah, that's depending on what your interest is, on how you want to play the game. I figure it's my coin, so that's how I want to use it. I was going to buy all the swatches and all the furniture stuff early on. Like maybe later I will, but for right now I'm not. I'm just doing a efficiency playthrough just for fun, and then check out the new story, and then maybe do the deep deserts, see what I want to do. I haven't really figured out how I want to play for endgame yet, but yeah, I'm having a good time, kind of jamming around, just doing my own thing. Yeah, but yeah, otherwise if I did do the MK5 torch up above, I would have researched the MK4 and just crafted one of those, and it just would have had a smaller yield. I think the MK4 might allow you to do, let me see where it's at, vehicles, MK4, cut array. So it, oh, that's not what it needs, left alt. So it does allow you to do aluminum. I just cheat, so it's instead of 90 aluminum and like 168 carbon and etherite, 90 and 168. Where's aluminum? It allows you to do jasmium, and it's 135 and 243. So it's like 80 more carbon in erythrite, and a lot more, and like 55 more basalt and aluminum. So like it's definitely more efficiency, 135 compared to 90. So it's 45 more. It's literally half. You get 50% more production out of the MK5. So it just sped up the time for gathering. But really, like the gathering, like I still have a crap ton of aluminum. Like it's not like I would have, I don't know if it sped me up at all. I just added more aluminum to my reserves. So just cut this in half. I'd have like 1,000 instead of 2,400 because I reuse them. So say I'd have 1,000 left. I still would have had plenty enough aluminum to do this. I just wouldn't have as much as I have extra, or maybe I'd have like 1,500. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And then yeah, so I'll just need to process the aluminum, go get the industrial pumps. I'm pretty sure the industrial pumps are here. That's a good spot for them, as I believe. And I'll do that. That's a fun one. I'll just kind of ride my buggy over there. It's really close. And if it's not there, I know there's somewhere over here. I just can't remember exactly where. But I'll drive over there, check the POI. The POI, once I get close, will like open up. For whatever reason, I just haven't got close to it because I think it's elevated on this platform. So I can either come up the back way and wrap up to it, or else go all the way over here and get, I think it's going to be the back way. Or else it might be, there's one over here too that's on this. So if it's not that one, actually it's either this one or else it's this one. There's POIs on both. It's one of the two, I'm pretty damn sure, is industrial pumps. I just can't remember which is which. So I'll go check them out tomorrow, and that'll be what I do. Yeah.
Sector weather alert.
Yep,
A large
I'm gonna call it a
sandstorm
day. I'm
is
fully
approaching.
secured. I've closed my button up, so up top and below I'm fully secure. So I'm gonna call it a day there, and then yeah, I'll have to like think of a long-term thing. And I think it's like sand. I don't even know the siege I'm in. I'm in sand something, and I don't even know what it connects to. So I'll have to look that up on the character screen to see which one it connects to for like guilds, to see if there's are any active guilds. I don't know if it's like the deep desert in this server or siege could be a complete hellscape with like crazy griefing, or it could be a complete ghost town, and I have no idea. So I don't really know. But the last time I was in the deep desert, all that happened was I would fly my scout ornithopter or my assault. Usually I was in scouts, but like I think twice I took assaults out. But I learned my lesson one time, and then after that I never used the assaults past the safe zone, and I only used them to mule mats back and
Sector
forth.
weather alert.
And I would just
A
take the
large
scouts up to
sandstorm is
like the deep
approaching.
desert. But every time I would land, the first thing that happened was if there was anyone there that wasn't cool, if there was a group, one would just shoot me, because you don't have your shield on because you're mining the spice sand, and somebody would shoot me out of render distance, and you couldn't see them, couldn't hear them, and it's a one shot. So it's a one shot rocket from a scout ornithopter flying above you out of render distance, and you're dead. So and then they bury your scout. They destroy your scout, which I don't know. For me, it was just there was no PvP interaction. It was just one-shotting from outside of render distance, and I like PvP. I'm all into PvP. I think PvP is fun, but like it wasn't PvP. It was just one-shotting random people gathering mats. And so for me, like when I think of PvP, and everyone has their own version of PvP, but for me, for PvP for me is like more combat based, like ground versus ground. I know there's plenty of like air, ship kind of battle games that are PvP. But I'd rather have it actually be, if you're going to do ship battle, or let the ornithopter air combat, just have ornithopter air combat and make it fun. But the stuff
Sector
with like
weather
just
alert.
one-shotting
A large
people on the ground with a
sandstorm is
rocket,
approaching.
it's so strange because the whole lore of the game is not to use your shield when you're on the sand. So you don't have your shield up to protect you. I have heard there's some kind of armor that is really strong versus like incendiary. So maybe I'll have to look into that. I just thought about that. I remember hearing a comment from somebody months ago before I quit that was saying, hey, once you get this, you're much more protected versus those rockets. I don't know if that means you won't die to them, but at least you won't get one shot, then you can react and do something. But a few rules that I'll probably try to fly by early on in this one when I go to the deep desert, whenever that is in the next few days, I imagine I'll try it here, is going to be I never have my scout out. If I die, I die, but my scout is always pocketed. So if they kill me, they just kill me. And then I'll always set like a respawn point at my base. So I'll put like a respawn beacon at my base out there because it's a little weird. I always thought even when you select it as your respawn point, the game for whatever reason, like in the generator, when you go to whatever that's called, the beacon or this sub thief. They wouldn't always. So I'd have this set as my respawn location, but for whatever reason, in the deep desert, it wouldn't spawn me every time to my respawn base. It would respawn me to like, say I died like very the furthest tile out in F or H. I was normally like in 8, so I was in like F to H or I 8. I was way out there, 6 to 8, but normally way out. And say I died at like a spice field or something like that. If I like 2 hours earlier or 3 hours earlier, if I did like a POI, like say one of the laboratories out there, and I did a lab run just for like a the chest rewards, you know, for the weekly ones, you just run through those. If that was the last POI that I did, the game was respawning me at the entrance to that or inside of it rather than actually out. And then what would happen too is like you're naked, you don't have any equipment, and so then you die again. So it was just so weird because they spawn you sometimes deeper inside the POI, so you couldn't get out because you're naked, don't have any weapons. It was just a very strange system. So instead of like respawning at your home base where you had this respawn location set in the deep desert, it was overriding it. So I'm not sure. I never played the alpha or the beta, and I'm not a survival game nut. So my gaming experience comes from different types of games. Typically, you know, I'm not sure what the right word is. You know, versions, not the or styles of games. So I always took this as, okay, this is where it's going to respawn me. It's either my vehicle or here, or give me an option between one or two, or like sometimes it would say, hey, do you want the nearest outpost? But it was like it would spawn me at a POI. I'm like, without even a choice. Like you didn't have a choice; it would just spawn you there. I'm like, after you died, I'm like in PvP. So that was very off-putting. So I don't know. I'll have to try to take some precautions and make sure I'm always using those respawn beacons, so it doesn't screw me over. And I'll just put the respawn beacon like maybe inside of my deep desert base like this, and just make it simple. Like, hey, I'm gonna respawn where this. You know, where the beacon is, and not leave it up to chance. So maybe stuff like that, and that'd be good. Yeah, so I'll try to take every precaution I can just to make the game suit me. But that's it, guys. Looks like the servers are coming down for the night, and they're doing a little server reset. So I need to get to bed anyways. It's been a good day, but yeah. So tomorrow morning, it'll probably take me like an hour, 2 tops. And then I'll have the Ornithopter up and running, and then I'll be flying around and figure out what I want to do tomorrow. Probably the trials, because I want to get the death still thing up going. So I'll probably just look up, okay, where are these? Fly to those, knock them out, get the death still, and then just another round of upgrading the base. Because once you get the death still, you start to get more, need more power and use more water. So I'll probably be trying to like put like 3 or 4 of the death stills, collect mobs, put them in there, and then I think they take like 150 watts per or whatever, so that means I need to like expand production in here, so I'll have to figure out how to do that. But that's for another stream or recording. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you have a great day.